Oh, I did it anyways. Hey, everybody. Oops. I pushed the button really fast. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 263 of On the Back of the Gods. I'm your DM, Jillian. Today we have our players, same as always. We have Kyle, Matt, Katie, Josh, and Greg. The button was sensitive today. Hey, what's up? Uh, let me go ahead and do a little recap so you know where you are in time and space, because that is relevant, and then we can jump back into it. Uh, Recently, our original party was split across the plains, and we are following their adventures there. One of those being Nyx, the party's druid, and she finds herself in a land of white sands that smells of cinnamon. This is the realm of the Egyptian god Shu, god of air, and it is illegal to be here without permission. Uh, and ergo you have broken the law and now you are under arrest and or to be executed, so the penalty is either execution or you have to serve eternally as a slave. And they kind of made the choice for you. They didn't even really kind of ask you if you were interested in either option. uh, Asked Nyx about her skills. The topic of combat came up, and they said good enough. And she was conscripted to be an entertainer, which is basically a gladiator who fights in the arena, uh, performs for Shu's guests, and accomplished like tasks and fights things, and does whatever either Shu or the arena planner decides that day. Who knows who's sitting there writing all these out before you guys run out there? Maybe they have somebody who just like looks into your nightmares and picks something. Who knows? Um, but either way, Nyx is brought into the this prison where the rest of the entertainers live, and gets to meet everybody, including the champion Sugar, who tries his best to give good advice where he can and share a glass of wine with everybody when he wins it. But uh, basically, Nyx, you become a gladiator for 6 months. You've been engaging in this new profession for 6 months now, basically fighting for your life on the regular. But your new friends are here, and that's fun. You were unable to cast magic when you were inside the cells. You also realize that around the arena there seems to be some sort of magical barrier that keeps the guests safe from a stray, firebolt. Uh, but you can only assume if you somehow got past that, then you're just it's you and the god Shu in his domain. So take that as you will. But you all are fighting and friending, and the champion seems to be getting harder and harder challenges. Uh, and eventually ends up at one point passing Nyx a note, and then later giving Nyx a locket with a picture of a child in it, and also another note, both of them with directions on it. And that is the last time you ever see Sugar, as he does not return from his fight and his room is cleared out. You are then informed that Shu is interested in picking a new champion. And for the first time, all of you will be going out together and will be engaging in a challenge of skill and ability. And that will be happening on the morrow. So you guys have a day to dwell on that. Is there anything you guys wanted to do on that day?
Shit, I need more wine. I
Here's your
genuinely
ultimate.
feel like Angel is just looking to not think too hard about the implications of tomorrow, why we're doing it, what we're gonna be doing for it. He's gonna get turned.
Hmm. I would love to know where everybody's at mentally. If you're not doing anything, I'd love to know what you're stewing in.
If you're
I
not doing
didn't
something, why?
process exactly what you said.
Which part?
Um, something's happening tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Shu is interested in picking a new champion, and
Okay.
all of you will be in the arena participating in a challenge of skill and ability.
Okay, so we're all gonna be there.
Yes,
Yep.
everybody will be in the arena.
Cool.
And it'll either be, I guess, presumably collaborative or competitive? We've not
Those
been
are the
told.
those are the usual options.
Yeah. We'll either be banding together or at each other's throats. Hard to say which.
I think Rook's mindset at this point, not knowing whether we will be collaborative, cooperative, or competitive, is he would really like to know what everyone here is capable of, and if they should sort of try to adopt some sort of strategy. But he also thinks that's probably a bad idea in the event that we will have to fight each other. So I think he's being real quiet and contemplative over his wine.
I think Edvina would speak up along those lines and say, when we get into the ring tomorrow, I hope we are all fighting something else. Because if we are fighting each other, I am sorry, I will kill all of you.
Yeah, I believe that. I'd let you, honestly. Well, I wouldn't make it easy, but I'd let you probably.
I hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd really rather not. I do believe with all my heart and soul that you could absolutely trash my ass, Advina, so.
Now I'm just picturing her eating her jello, and oh god. That's us.
Now you're getting it, bud.
I wouldn't make a very good jello, just so you know.
I don't think any of us would be good Jello.
I don't think that'd stop her.
I realize that perhaps when I said I yearned to feast or taste the blood of my enemies, you may think that I engage in acts of eating my enemies. No, just should the stray drop fall in my mouth. And Advina at this point is venerable looking in age, and she says, too much of anything but jello. Well, it gives me a touch of the IBS.
You know, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Yeah, actually my dad was dealing with that a little bit before I left, so yeah,
Honestly, I
best to
appreciate you
be
clearing
gentle
that
with
up.
it. I do too.
I was a
I
little
was,
worried.
but I was kind of wondering what was in the Jello at some points. Like maybe they were putting that in there for you.
The blood of the enemy's jello. Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't going to say it out loud, but we haven't much privacy here. I think we already know far too much about one another's bowel movements than we'd each like to.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, if we're all in the shit together.
And if it comes down to it tomorrow and it is us versus each other, I'm just dying to know. Sage is gonna pull out a little piece of paper from his pocket. Anybody know what north means aside from the direction?
You watch as the guard paces the corridor.
Mm,
Angel kind of like clears his throat real loud. Um, I don't know.
keep it in his palm then.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a direction to me. It sounds like it could be a direction like, like east.
Mm.
I think
Or
it sounds
west.
a lot. I think it sounds a lot more like north than it does like east.
Mm.
Yeah.
He kind of fingers
Technically,
a Rolls another little piece of paper.
Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of down to semantics when you think about it. But
Okay, but how do I know directions here? Because I'm kind of underground, and I don't know if the sun is the same here as a,
That's
you
the
know.
real question.
Because, like, okay, so where I
you
came
do
from,
wonder.
there was like two continents, and I really relied on the fact that I was like, okay, I live on the west or the east. I live on the east, and I'd be like,
I
okay, the
feel
other
that.
side's that way.
Oh God, I feel that in my soul. You get me past Fifth Street, and I'm just like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah, so
You ever have to do this sometimes?
Yeah, all the goddamn time, man.
constantly.
Anyway,
Except now
well,
one has a word on it, so that also helps.
yeah, fair.
Mm.
I mean, what it would be nice if we could figure out whether or not like compasses worked here like they do other places. I mean, two suns in the sky. I don't know if that has any bearing on things, but now question
Yeah, it's
as
not like home.
if Angel's been here 6 years, what are the chances that he has heard any kind of like throwaway line to sun rises in the blank, sets in the blank?
I don't know if you've heard any of that.
They don't talk
That
about the
sounds like a
Shit.
mortal
sunrise or
man
our
dilemma to me.
God damn. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Uh-uh.
All right. Um.
Maybe we just haven't paid attention and they have like a big letter outside that says it.
You guys have missed the rose.
Yeah.
Well,
Something to
if nothing,
ponder, I guess.
if nothing else, one day maybe I'll make it out of here and I can have a child with a reality TV star and name it North.
You know, I feel like that would be a worthwhile commemoration of our time here. Yeah.
The guard adjusts his fantasy earbuds as he walks around.
You know, you can join the conversation.
The entity with the mutton chops of clouds does not respond.
Mm.
Oh my god, he can't hear us. He has his AirPods in.
Oh fuck.
Wow. So rude.
I think as the day goes on, Advina looks more and more stiff. She stops moving in her normal ways and prefers just to sit.
Mm.
And then as the day turns into night, as much as we can tell in this subterranean area, I think she just says, "Oh, it's not gonna wait." And do we know Mutton Chop's name? Has that ever been provided in 6 months?
Not a single guard has ever told you their name or like really spoken to you unless you're like misbehaving.
I ask them every day.
I guess they've never provided.
I think Advina will shout, "Cloud Chops! Cloud Chops! You! Yes!"
You with the AirPods in.
He will slowly approach.
I need you to help me over to Nix's cell. Unless you want to come in here and help me with a feminine issue.
Hmm.
Do we want to let girls be girls?
Kind of glances around. Occasionally, like there are like feminine presenting guards. This is the furthest you could probably get from it. And you can just see the the wheels turn in a little bit. Go ahead and give me persuasion with advantage.
Yes. Come on, bud.
The better is a 9 plus 11 is 20.
Okay. He will take a moment of pondering and then will decide he does not want to be part of any feminine issues. Uh, besides that, full stop.
Wise choice, my dude.
And will go ahead and grab some of the manacles and like come back over and like kind of tell you to like put your hands, so I can do my job.
She'll try, but manacles heavy for this old lady.
He puts after he opens the door with the gem on his hand, he kind of like is like supporting your body,
Yeah.
and he's like, "What kind of feminine issue is this?" You can see the look in his eyes, and he will start leading you slowly over to Nyx's cell.
Is this what perimenopause is?
No.
And then
Men don't know. They can't tell.
he'll stop at Nyx's cell and like look at her kind of like, do you want this? As he kind of presents a very old woman.
Yeah, I can help her with if she needs something.
Men in the shoes.
He asks you to step to the far side of the cell.
Okay. Well, she'll sit on her bed.
And then he...
Oh yeah, I think he'll just help Edwina in, and she'll go to the floor and kneel and say, I need a little help with this, and she'll shuffle around on her knees, and she'll move her long, like, silvery white hair out of the way, and you can see there's like a crack of dead skin on her back.
This dude walks the fuck away.
Hell fucking yeah!
He's like, nope.
She moves her hair and shows this crack that goes from like the nape of her neck down to her tailbone. And Edwina, when he leaves, says, "Glad he's gone. And his headache." And then she kind of wants help. She could probably manage this on her own if it took the whole night. But Edwina is going to shed her exoskeleton in your cell and wants your help to pull herself out of her old skin.
How often has Angel witnessed this over the 6 years that he's been here?
Well, she's only been here for 7 months. This is the first time.
Oh, well, all right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can help you get out of this. She'll start helping pull you out.
Should I look away, or is this fascinating?
I don't think I can.
I think Rook is like side-eyeing this, trying not to look directly at it, but can't look away.
It's like a train wreck or an autopsy.
And the chitinous thin skin comes off in small plates, and underneath it reveals like fresh, revitalized flesh. And you have to help her like wiggle her head out, and underneath the silver hair, each strand pulls out of this grotesque molted head, and she's got long like iridescent green hair, a lot like her armor. And as she's pulling off one of the gloves of skin, she will pull out a small note from in there. It's one from Sugar that she says, oh, you can have all of this, and it's a note that says southeast on it. And when you have Advina fully out of this, she looks a healthy adult woman once more, no longer a venerable old woman, but she's rounder than she was and definitely less sagging. And she says, "Thank you, Nyx, for helping me
Yeah,
in my."
I'm just wondering, like, can you eat not Jello now, or like, is it still only that?
I always love Jello, but
Okay.
I'll never say no. But I could probably expand my diet now a little bit.
Okay, well, here's a fork to use for that.
Perfect. Thank you. And in my culture now, you shall have a title. You shall be known henceforth to me and my sisters as Nyx, blessed tender of the molt.
Oh, I can add that. I already had the one title,
You did tell
You
us
should.
about that.
but I like this one too.
You ought to have both.
You should
deserve
endeavor
both.
to add as many titles to your name as I have.
Mm,
That's a very
Um,
tall order, but I feel like we can all aspire to that.
Hmm.
And then Advina will stand tall and proud for the first time since she's been here, unhunched by age, and shout, "Cloud Chops! Bring me back to my cell."
He he returns and motions for you to give the fork back. He's not letting you out with the fork. Uh,
okay.
Save this one for me, for it shall be mine.
Okay.
and then
Well,
we'll
let's
handcuff you
decide.
and bring you back to your cell. Very confused. Has no questions though, and will not ask them. And we'll place you back inside, and then kind of stand there, I think, for a moment, and then start walking again.
Rook's still sitting there quietly, hoping against hope that this didn't awaken something in him.
You're just
Oh,
hoping.
She's hot now. Damn.
Female molting? Is that what I'm into now?
Who would have thought?
Maybe.
Who am I?
Anything else for this day? Or if you have any questions for me, or want to talk about something, or want to give me a little peek into your psyche, whatever.
Hmm.
When I have a chance to look at the note I just got from Edwina, does it look older than the others, newer?
Give me investigation.
Great, I'm good at that. I'm so
Use
good
your
at
eyes.
Use my eye. That is a 4.
Yeah,
Hmm.
paper.
Paper.
An
Okay.
ageless paper.
Yeah,
Maybe he,
paper.
maybe he was really just bored. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, I'll keep these together.
All right.
Oh yeah, Advina totally left a full exoskeleton's
Yeah.
worth of skin in Nyx's cell for her to dispose with if she wants.
Mm,
Time to fold that up and put it in a bag.
I don't like that.
We do have part of her body now.
You do. You do. That's canonical. I
That's
feel like
a
at
toss-up and debatable. It feels like.
No, we've been allowing fingernails to this point.
No, when have you guys used a fingernail? But you do have a giant husk of dead skin in your room. Yes, that is true.
Oh boy. I do think that at some juncture, Angel will. I'm trying to remember. I think Angel's cell is also like semi-adjacent to Nyx's.
Y'all could be
Am I
wherever
making that
you
up?
want.
Yeah, right.
One
I
of you is
picture
next.
them like ever shifting.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, like,
sometimes you're in a different one. You don't know. All I know is
yeah.
that Nyx has one empty next to her, and Advina has one empty next to her.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Okay.
That's where our boy Sugar was.
Yeah. That's where sugar was.
And there's also an empty one somewhere between somebody else. Uh,
Mm.
I'm not going to dwell too hard on it. So
Okay. I feel like at some point Angel will find an opportunity to offer Nyx. I don't know. If you've never tried rice wine, like I was telling you about the other night, I think now is a good opportunity before, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. I hope it's a collaborative effort between all of us. But, on the off chance that we're at each other's throats, I'd like to offer this to you in friendship first.
Yeah, sure. Did I tell you about the time when I was immune to alcohol and she'll take some of it?
Like, legitimately, I may have been blitzed for that story. You're going to have to tell it to me again.
Oh, I went
Uh,
into a terrible forest and came out immune.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, damn, yeah, that's right. That was crazy.
Mhm.
Like kind of like folded against the cup as Angel passes it over to Nyx, such that it sets into your palm, is a little slip, which also looks to have Shigeru's handwriting on it. It does say East.
Cool, she's gonna drink this wine. She's like, great puzzles.
Neat, fun,
Give
cool. Do
Nyx
we
the
know what this
puzzles.
means? No, but we've got it all in one place, and we all know we have pieces.
Thank you.
Hey, I try to share. Seriously, I hope that we don't, any of us, or all of us, die tomorrow. That'd suck.
Well, if you guys would give me something, I could bring you all back later, probably, maybe. But
Give you something.
Yeah, I gave you that,
well, the piece of the shell
yeah,
or
off of my
whatever.
shell from that last other molt. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, that's done and deal.
Like I have Sugar's hair.
Yeah. It'd be wild to wake up after dying here in some cold ass place where there's like goo zombies walking around.
I'm just
That'd be nuts.
offering.
No, actually, legitimately, I'd take that over game over, frankly. I'd like to get back to my father and my brothers.
Rook will pluck a hair.
Well, that's not very much, but okay.
is everybody
What, you
doing
want
a
a
body
pound of
part
flesh?
shuffle? Is everybody now trying to get a piece of a body part to Nyx?
If
Just
you
on
all
the off
give me
chance-
enough hair to have brain.
If any or all of us die, maybe there'll be another chance to get back where we belong.
I could give you more hair, but I didn't ask for a pair of shears as one of my luxury items, so
Yeah.
guess I should have planned ahead.
Yeah, or you should molt.
Where's
Clearly,
that?
Advina and
Yeah.
I have you at a disadvantage on that.
Yeah, I guess I could take some of the silver hair. Does it count? I don't really know. I guess
Maybe.
I will.
Probably. Why
Worth
not?
trying.
I mean, is it
Okay,
a
so-
lot different from hair or a scoot or?
So I've only brought back people like that I definitely had stuff from before.
Yeah, fair.
So everybody's getting something over to Nyx.
She can have a strand of Sage's hair. It's gotten pretty long by now.
The guard is just watching, like, what? He doesn't understand human customs.
She's making a friendship bracelet. Don't make it your business.
If
What?
you had hair, I would put it in my hair too. But it's all wind.
Newly
That seemed to be. That seems
reinvigorated,
to work.
newly invigorated, Advina will do the dancing Kermit dance in her cell.
Yeah.
I think Sage has been strumming on his banjo, which has been the item that he's had lately. So he'll accompany your dancing with banjo playing.
Uh,
Amazing.
you guys go into the night, honestly, having a good time. This is a terrible situation to be in, and honestly, you guys have had probably a lot of fun along the way. Is it horrible and a terrible thing and against your will, and you'd rather be anywhere else?
Hmm.
Yeah, but in this case,
It's
hell
trauma
is not
bonding.
people.
In this case, hell is not people. In this
Hell is
case, hell
hell.
is hell is hell.
Hell is just hell.
Hell is a
People
jail
is
cell.
people, hell is hell.
People is people, hell is hell. Um, so you guys are going to get a long rest. Not like you've done anything to really need it. I don't know. You guys might try to throw around spells. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are up about. Somebody stub their toe, get that hit point back. But you will wake up the next morning, the day of the challenge.
Hmm.
Anything before you are paraded out to entertain?
Good luck out there.
Yeah. Same to all of you.
Advina will take great care in putting on her own armor this time. She used to not have the good flexibility and had to have help, but she's vibrant and youthful again, and she's ready.
She's relishing the opportunity to put her own armor on again.
Mm.
Usually, because it's only one of you, you end up getting 1 to 2 guards, depending. In this scenario, there are 2 guards for each of you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm.
As each of you are taken out of your cells and readorned with your items. And you are led to the waiting area, where all of the guards leave you, closing the door behind them.
Okay.
Have we been in the waiting area before?
Yeah, this is where you go before every
Okay.
every trip to the arena. It's kind of just like your little waiting cell before those doors open.
Hmm.
But they just sort of leave you all in there.
Well.
Well, I'm guessing they're probably announcing us now.
Maybe, but so did you have more of those weird papers or
That was the only one I got.
okay? It's just a bunch of directions.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he knew something about the challenge. Maybe he figured that each of us would be able to take something specific in each of those
But
directions.
I got them really far apart.
What did you get?
Well, northwest and west.
Both of them from Sugar?
Mm-hmm.
Northwest,
You got 2?
Well, yeah, we were best friends.
Hmm.
west, northwest, maybe.
And I got
Maybe it's
a gift too.
Oh. Didn't realize you guys were so close.
Well, you're all my best friends, but I'm only next to you 2 people, so.
Proximity.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what Sugar meant with them, but Sugar was the only one who was in the royal palace, or at least the royal housing. So,
Mm.
and I don't know which way that is, but if things go south in the ring and there are places to go outside of the ring, perhaps we meet at the palace and figure out a plan of action from there.
I think that's a good idea. Good an idea as any. This is our best chance. I don't think I've seen very many big bunches of entertainers sent out like this. Not often. I don't think we'll get another chance like this anytime soon.
Right. Have any of you fought with other people before, like on a team?
Has Angel in 6 years? No.
Like, oh gosh. Okay, you're all out of practice. Okay.
Well,
Never here.
That's right. You got a big group you fight with.
I did. Um, you all kind of seem like you'd all be able to hit stuff a lot. Uh, she's gonna walk over to Angel and cast Foresight.
ooh.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, okay. And what does that do for Angel?
A lot.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
For this is my 9th level spell slot for you.
Holy shit.
For 8 hours, you can't be surprised. You have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Ooh, okay. Holy
So
shit.
you can assume if you're rolling a d20, it's probably with advantage.
Mhm.
I feel fucking untouchable.
Well,
Wow.
it's kind of part of the, fighting with other people is helping them out
I dig that.
and relying on their strengths. And this might be our
Ah.
best bet to
You're sounding like my dad. Ah, shit.
Sage is gonna go to tap. Help. What's your name, Mac?
Angel.
Thank you. Angel on the opposite shoulder.
Yo.
I just want to see how the foresight works.
You're
Mm.
just tapping.
It's
You're
just-
like, I'm not
You
giving
know
you
the-
anything. I'm just also here.
You know the thing where you tap someone on the opposite shoulder so they look the other way.
Oh,
or
I
whatever?
see. I get you. I get you. And like, I feel as though with the foresight, Angel just looks directly at at Sage, regardless. Like what?
I guess that's working. All right.
Yeah, I was
Damn,
ready
you know
for
you're
like death ward or something, and I was just like, why are we putting hands? Why is everybody giving Angel stuff?
I'm just being silly.
I'm just having a good time. So you all are welcome to chat a little bit more. Also, if there are any spells you want to cast, this is an opportunity.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I have anything that I can
I think
activate.
just as we're exiting this area and being announced to the audience, Advina will tap her glaive twice on the floor, and it will shine with a holy light, as if a holy weapon.
Mm.
Nice, nice. Oh yeah, I think Angel takes the opportunity to set his Blood Fury tattoo, which, because this is a magic item, none of y'all have had an opportunity to see on him, because you have not seen him in the arena. So the Blood Fury tattoo is this beautiful, like, glistening, polished red needle. He touches it to his wrist with his opposite hand, winces a little bit as the ink shoots out of this needle and takes the needle into his skin in this growing, spreading design in the form of a dragon that spreads across his shoulder, over his back, and over to the other wrist, just in glimmering red ink. This giant, fierce, open-mawed dragon with its face over one shoulder, as if watching his back for him over the edge of his shell. Rolls his neck, cracks it a couple times. All right,
Sick as hell.
thanks. Oh, God, I wish my brothers could see this. It's one of my biggest ambitions to be able to show them exactly how badass I've gotten since I've been here. It's gonna make it worth it. Definitely gonna make it worth it.
So everybody's seen Rook around, you know, in our lodgings, and he's got what looks like the brand of a raven's foot or a crow's foot on his chest over his heart. You'll see him wince in pain a little bit, and you'll see that same emblem appear on his breastpiece of his armor as his magic returns to his tattoo as well.
Mm.
And the previously bronze silken cloak cape that he wears will turn into iridescent dark raven's feathers, and it seems harder to keep eyes on him at this point.
Oh, neat.
And he'll kind of scrape his rapier against his buckler, and you'll see it kind of vibrate with magical energy as well.
Nice.
Anything else for funsies?
Of course. I'll activate 5 million things.
Thank you.
5
All the
million.
things.
So, of course, I will have my symbiotic entity activated before we go out there for all the temp HP. And then I still have Fire Shield in here, which I think is very fun. And I say, why not? So she will have a Fire Shield go up around her. I'll do the. Hold on. I'm considering a combination because I have Investiture of Ice prepared as well. Which one does what? Immune to cold, resistant to fire for Investiture. Okay. So the Fire Shield would do more protection against fire then. Yes.
Okay.
So Nyx looks like she's on fire and also an ice cube at the same time.
Mm.
I don't know how that's working. Sage is gonna cast tongues on himself.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Probably not the first time he's done it for going out there. Get real tired of not knowing what anyone's saying.
All right. If there's nothing else. Okay. The doors open and blinding light floods into the waiting area. For the first time ever, all of our entertainers stand on the same stage. Who will earn the title of champion, and what will they be willing to do to seize it? As you are ushered out, and this time they say none of your names. You are given no title, no introduction, just all of the entertainers. You enter into the arena. Advina, when you look around, your eyes catch someone's. Would you like to tell me about that?
Yeah, the woman that Edwina has been fighting for this whole time is a permanent fixture out in the audience for her fights, at least. Maybe not anyone else's. But uh, she is of average height, probably much smaller than Edwina. Um, but she has short, mousy brown hair, a somewhat melancholy expression, and just a huge fluff of fur around her shoulders and neck. And then it looks like a cloak that is adorned with moth patterns beneath that. And her eyes do perk up a little bit when she sees her sister, and they lock eyes.
Um, all of you, because there are cheers and applause as you all enter, and just a voice cuts through, a woman's voice. I'm here, darling. And you see sitting in the front row now, like pushing herself up to standing, um, a woman who looks like in her 40s or 50s and more beautiful for it, slender waist, quite a heavier set chest, and beautiful blonde hair that is set up high on her head. Her outfit is pink and tasseled as she stands and looks out, eyes on Sage, and just kind of like is like kind of like reaches a hand out, like almost like reassuringly, as she cheers, just for you.
He'll reach out to her as well. Think he perks up at that.
Uh, you see the magical barrier shimmer as the suns slowly move across the sky. You enter into a mostly barren arena, besides very low hanging clouds. Um, you see in the center there is a ribbon wrapped around a staff that is stabbed into the ground. You can see where the staff is, wind slowly starts to pick up. A tornado begins to form in the center of the arena as the clouds are all beginning to be pulled into it. The ground begins to shudder underneath your feet, and a hunk of earth bursts forth from out from under you. The place where the staff has been stabbed into the ground, the dirt around that lifts up and shoots up into the sky, and the earth continues to rumble as rocks lift out of the ground, suspended haphazardly in the air, and the floor begins to shatter. Black abyss below you. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Well, well.
Thanks for being here. How about you go get a snack and a drink, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Thank you, Ten.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 263 of On the Backs of Gods. We just took our 10-minute break. Our party is about to engage in a challenge or combat or something. Whether they are allies or otherwise is unclear, but the ground has just fallen out from below them. There is a tornado in the center that is now sort of like lifted up into the air and is just spinning around. There are a large hunk of rock that are spinning around on the edges. Some of them seem to be more steady in place, but there is constant movement to all of the rocks. And then at the very, very tippy top is one rock that has a staff stuck into it with a ribbon now blowing in the wind. And you see in the audience a man with deep, warm skin, uh, colorful affair of clothing and a blue feather stuck out the side, lounging as he smokes, uh, is Shu, um, leaning back in his seat, preparing to watch. Um, let's get into it. At the end of your turn, you will have nowhere to be standing. Thought you should know. Rook, you are up. Advina, you are on deck. You're welcome to ask questions, get clarifying, but your turn. You're up.
So we've got some floating rocks. Some of them seem to be steady. Um, how far apart are they? How close are we to any of them?
Uh, with a little bit of a dash in your heart, you could probably run to one of them. It's a little high up. They're not very close, but they are close enough in a pinch.
All right, he'll use his movement to get to uh, within 30 feet of one, and he'll misty step to get up on top of one of these
Okay.
stationary rocks.
Okay. You find yourself on top of one of the rocks. Anything else?
Just planning out his next move. Is there, he wants to know where he's going from here.
Okay. You watch as there is a rock that's pretty far out, and then there's ones that whiz by very quickly but are closer as your turn ends. Advina, you're up. Angel, you are on deck.
Advina says, "It's about to get loud. Grab on if you can." And the two back plates of her armor will jut out to the side, and 7-foot long bug wings fold out from under it, and they start buzzing real loud. And she will stay stationary until they've all grabbed on or all moved away, and then she will fly up to a platform.
Okay. And what are you doing to do this?
Radiant Soul.
There you go. This thing. Understood.
How much can the Radiant Soul carry?
What's your strength?
Yeah,
what
I
are you
have a
throwing around
29
right now?
strength.
Yeah, I'd say you could do.
Jesus!
You could probably do 2 people. I might put you at half speed, but you could do 2 people. Mostly because the people you're probably carrying are a big ass turtle and a dude in heavy armor. So, but
Now,
29, you can pick them up.
I'll be honest, Angel does have ways to move quickly in a pinch, but will not say
Wow.
no to a ride over an abyss.
So it is your turn, Angel. Are you just climbing on Advina's back?
I figure, like, he will probably try and, like, pull one of the smaller people in towards Advina if he's able or if somebody is willing. Because, like, he's of a similar height to everybody else. He's only 5'4", but he's got this big-ass shell, and he's heavier for it. So I think he's maybe looking to, like, let somebody who is, a person's weight, not a person plus a shell, to have some first dibs here before he climbs on.
So at the end of your turn, the ground will no longer be there. So I'm going to need you to decide what you're doing.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to spend a key point to use Step of the Wind. Step of the Wind allows me to use the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on my turn, and my jump distance is doubled for the turn as well. That said, with one key point spent, he's going to pat, I think, both maybe like probably all three of y'all. I got this. Have fun, y'all. Happy flying. And leap straight up across a few of these rocks, very bullshit ninja style. And he's going to cross with a dash 100 and what is that? 110, double 55 feet in one turn.
Okay, roll me a d8.
You got it.
There he goes.
D8. It is a 4.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
You've got it.
Is he within? He's probably not within 5 feet of Rook then.
No.
No, but I do have advantage thanks to foresight. And because of that, the better of the two is a 16 on the dice plus 11 is 27.
Okay. A rock, sort of just like a big rock like comes by and you dodge it, and a little one just kind of like bonks you on the face.
Ah, shit!
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Ah, oh, fuck my nose. Yeah, I'm fine. Ah.
Okay.
Walk it off. Walk it off.
Nix, you're up. Sage, you're on deck.
Hey, as she watches these two, Leo's just like, but I can turn into a bird. They could have just grabbed on, but I guess we'll take the free ride.
Save the wild shape for just in case.
I will drop my fire shield so I don't burn Advina to death as we climb, though.
That's appreciated.
Kindly. But I'll climb
Okay.
on.
All right. You jump on one side of Edwina. Anything else?
I should start looking around.
Okay. You
Yeah.
could. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I don't think she expects to be like everybody else who apparently has friends in the audience.
You never
You have
know.
not
looking?
seen Angel, like, wink at anybody thus far, I don't think.
I think she glances for a second and is like, no, that's not, no one's there.
Sorry, no
Hey.
Nana in the audience cheering Nix on.
No.
Mm.
She's trying to
She's
figure out
screaming in the void.
directions. Is there a giant letter indicating directions visible?
Roll me a perception check.
Is there
Yeah,
a
oh, that'd be
sundial?
Where's the
Yeah.
sundial?
Where's the giant godly sundial? There has to be one in the arena. How else will they know that time has passed?
That's a 30.
Ooh, eyes.
I
By
know.
golly, no.
Damn it!
No directional, no sundial,
Mm.
big suns in sky,
Hmm.
a bunch of cheering entities. Give me insight while you're looking about.
Oh, please.
That's 26.
Okay. So here's some things you may be able to pick up on that you may have already picked up on. But you see a lot of people that are aligning with how Shu looks. Like the majority seem to be similar in appearance. And then there are some who aren't. One of those would be a Sage's God, Folly Pardon, who does not
Praise
look
be to
like
Folly
they
Pardon.
belong here. So she had to get here somehow, and it seems that she's not in prison, you hope.
I
Uh,
hope.
It
so
seems
she
like
got here somehow,
deities?
and there is a small moth person who is here, and they don't look like they exactly belong. There are a few entities here that don't exactly fit the bill, so they got here somehow. When you're a god, I suppose you can do whatever you want, but it is something you note. And roll me a luck check.
10.
Okay. Anything else, Nix?
Nah.
I
Okay.
don't like that.
Sage, you're up.
I think Sage is very much used to having his feet planted firmly on the ground. So now that they no longer are, he will freak out and definitely grab onto the offered flight.
Okay. You move to Advina and take the other side and hold on with an equally as strong grip. And both of you so
We're just
strong.
like
the grasp. Astronomical. Anything else, Sage?
um I mean, I guess if he can, once he has a solid grip, he'll also look to the audience. Um,
Flashes a little tit. What's he doing?
I don't know. I'm not
A
sure
little
what to
tit for
look for.
Folly Party?
I mean, you all are welcome to be looking around and in the audience, but currently there is a giant tornado and a bunch of rocks flying around, and actually now the floor is gone.
Yeah, I don't know. Scratch that. I don't.
The floor's not even
Sage is
lava.
like,
It's
I
just
should
gone.
look, and he's like, actually, there's already a lot to look at.
There's a lot
There's
going on in my
too
immediate
much going
vicinity.
on all around here.
And you glance down, and anybody who glances down, it is abyss. You do not see the bottom.
Yikes. Huh.
Okay. And there's just a bug holding two people just floating like right above where the ground disappeared, like, all good.
Yeah, and I think she would use that saved action to just dash and start. She's not a long distance flyer. It's more like little hops. She's a big bug.
Yeah. You start loudly. So you kind of have them both like on the front as you begin to fly upwards. Make room for wings. Okay.
She's so strong.
This is how they carried me into the building.
Rook, you are up. All of you see that the tornado seems to be growing in size.
So there's some stationary rocks. They're fairly far apart, and then there's ones dashing through. The dashing through ones, do they look appropriately sized to carry a person?
Some of them. Maybe.
So paint me a picture.
Okay.
How far apart are the stationary ones, and about how many times would I have to get to one of the stationary ones to get up to the ribbon?
It's probably about, if just using the stationary rocks, you think between 5 and 8, perhaps 8 to 10. It's like it's hard from your angle to see exactly the distance between the higher up rocks. So you're just like somewhere between 5 and 10. There are rocks to get there.
All right.
Another question, but I don't remember. So
I guess I'm gonna try and rely on my acrobatics to try and catch one of these buzzing through rocks and see if it takes me to a more steady, higher up uh, stationary one at some point.
Okay. Roll me acrobatics.
23.
You're like one, one, one. Shit. And then you just run and go for it and sail through the air, cape billowing behind you as you land and just take like it's kind of like graceful rock to the chest. Uh as it is just going full speed, you catch onto it and are just hurtled off in a direction. Just there he goes. He is flying through the air on this rock. Um Anything else as you were speeding around? I would say it probably took you your movement to get to this rock.
Yeah, probably just trying to catch his bearings at this point and
Yeah.
figure out his next move.
Yeah. All of you watching kind of just like ah, as Rook is rocketed around. Roll me a d8.
8. I don't like that.
Mm.
I mean, it might be good.
Mm.
It might be good.
Maybe.
Mm.
Maybe.
Mm. You are experiencing the tornado. You are within these winds. And now maybe you've never been in a tornado before. But you're pretty sure the wind go in a direction and that makes sense to you. There is an immediate shift in the air around you and it begins to try to shunt you downwards, pushing you out of the tornado's grasp on this rock. So go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man, bud.
Don't
Come
like
on.
that.
What? I
Oh.
can't make it out. Not 20?
Not 20 plus 3.
That's what we like to see.
Wanted it on attack, but there might not have been any attacks if it didn't come now, so.
This air tries to push you downwards and you can tell that it is like if it succeeded you would be pushed far enough away from like the wind that you're currently caught in that you would start to plummet. And you are pushed from the rock you are on and grab onto another one as you can woof, and you watch that rock plummet straight into the abyss, the first one you were holding on to, just woof, full speed into the abyss. And you
Guess
grab
that
onto
one
a new
wasn't for
one and you keep going.
Oh, fuck, guys, this sucks.
You're not kidding.
Sucks.
This sucks.
I can't imagine Angel is having that much better a time. It's just like somehow he's able to find rocks in his proximity as he's leaping up. Some of them are very small. It shouldn't work. It's bullshit, but it does.
All right. Advina, you're up.
I think Advina is going to try and carry these two up until it feels like they are a hindrance, and that the wind will catch everyone and just blow us all apart. And so at least try to get them to stable-ish ground.
Okay. I would say you're
Bigger
able
hunk
to
of
do
rock.
that with your movement.
And then she's crazy. She'll fly up into the tornado with a dash.
Which is fully caught in the tornado. I guess give me a strength saving throw.
I'm not proficient, but I do have a plus 14, and that's
Mm.
16.
You are immediately caught in the wind of the tornado,
Oh shit. Oh
and
bud.
you are restrained, deafened, and being pulled about.
Okay.
You just see a bug fully stuck in the tornado.
Oh god.
Anything else,
You hear-
Edwina?
You hear snippets of her saying, "Saul, under, Control!
Sage yells, "You gotta get to the eye of it."
Everything is
Uh.
just fine.
I don't have any good bonus actions for this circumstance, so no.
Okay. And you're deafened anyways, so any any calls from your companions, deaf ears. Angel, you are up. Nyx, you're on deck.
Is there anything Angel can do to assist Advina?
You could jump in the tornado and hope for the best.
Is
It's
there
not
any
like
way?
the rocks are a little distance away from the tornado, so you'd have to be like, well, I'm committing, and then jump in the tornado.
Okay.
Swan diving tortoise.
I mean, how wide across is the tornado?
Big.
Okay.
Bigum tornado.
Well, sure, why the fuck not? Let's do this. Ride the tornado. We're going in. Angel will dive as directly in towards where Advina is, with his staff held out. Grab the other end. We'll just loop our way out.
You watch as a giant turtle, staff up, jumps at you and yells something.
Oh yeah,
I'll
okay.
probably need step of the wind though to safely reach it.
Yep, I will give you another key point.
Neat, thank you.
You're
you
welcome.
jump in. Advina is welcome to try on her turn, but go ahead and give me a strength saving throw. I'm gonna need disadvantage from you because you're not flying, but you can roll a straight roll.
Straight roll due to the thing. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Is Angel within 10 feet? Did they get that close?
I'll see in just a moment.
It's an 18 on the dice plus, was it strength saving throw?
Yes.
Plus 6. 18, 6. I'm sorry, I'm
24.
malfunctioning. Thank you.
You seem to have a monicum of control in the tornado. Not a lot, but like a
Okay.
little bit.
Okie dokie.
So sure, I would say you're within 10 feet of Advina.
That just means that Angel would get an extra +5 to the roll.
Okay.
Neat.
We're good.
Anyway.
You're feeling pretty good in the tornado.
Cool.
The nausea is starting to build up a little bit, but you know.
Ride the wave. It'll be fine.
Ride the wave of nausea.
Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta puke a little in the trash after. It's okay. No shame in it.
It's hard to make any of the things happen to you when you're in the tornado, so I'm gonna move along and be like, you guys be in the tornado. None of my business.
Yeah.
None of my business what happens in the tornado. All right, Nyx, you're up. Sage, you're on deck.
Okay. Do we have like a decent gauge of how high up this pole with ribbon is from where we are?
Oh
Like,
boy, it's pretty
feet-wise?
high up.
Pretty high up. Many hundreds of feet.
Yeah, you're like that's at least a couple hundred. You think?
At least a couple hundred. All right, she'll look at Sage for a second and be like, I don't know if this guy has any way to move upwards.
He just like hands on hips, sort of looking up, like, well.
More like
Now, Jillian,
clinging to rock.
you know most spells have a version where it's like you can upcast this and do this on multiple people. The jump spell, which I did somehow like decide to prepare today, does not have that. But would you allow it?
My first instinct is yes.
Because it just allow more jump.
It just seems like more jump.
It do seem like more jump, and if ever there was a time to have more jump, it would be now.
I don't know if you are allowed to, but I'm gonna say sure, why not?
Thank you. I'll use a second level spell slot so that we can both jump triple the amount that we normally can.
Okay, both of you get jumpies.
Wow.
What does it look like? How does it affect the body? What does jump look like?
Like, it kind of changes the structure of your foot for a bit. Just, hey, just be a bit more springy.
Mm.
My feet are springs.
You're
Y'all got
welcome.
you guys spring
Is your
feet.
tops
And-
made out of rubber too?
Listen, I
and-
could have left you and been a bird.
and then you're springing away.
I would have away. I gotta
Okay.
climb up the rocks.
You spring to the next rock. Roll me a d8.
Yeah.
Sage doesn't realize what happened until he watches her sproing.
It's a 2.
2. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm real good at those. No, that's a 6.
As you sproing upwards, you see something rocketing towards you in the distance, and a flock of birds just crashes into your body.
A flock of birds!
Friends.
Just a flock of birds just obliterate
They just
themselves
flew
against
in.
you.
They weren't even involved in this show. They just flew in. They were caught by the tornado.
God, this is my favorite. Usually I get crotchety when I roll a little low, but this is very funny to me. Go ahead and take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
So far, anybody hit by anything, 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
It's very fun.
How many birds
even me,
explode?
roll me a d6.
4.
Yeah, 4.
There's a lot of feathers.
Yeah, just covered kind of in bird viscera, and you're springing along. All right. Anything else, Nix?
Nah, we just jumping, trying to get higher.
You jumping? Okay. Sage, you are up.
I guess he's gonna follow suit and moving upwards towards this thing that I guess we're trying to get. He will sproing, but I think having watched Nyx slaughter a bunch of birds, he'll at least look before he jumps.
Sure, you jump and hope for the best. Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll me a d8.
Please don't make me be like another jet.
Please.
Slave.
7.
Okay.
I would say because you are much stronger than Nyx, you are able to jump a lot higher. So you can actually like bypass the stone that she is on and go up to the next one.
Hell yeah.
When you got a 29 strength, you can do whatever you want. Them's the rules.
You just got
you-
calves for days.
You jump up to the next one and are immediately hit with frigid air. Kind of knocks the air from your lungs, and you feel like your hand starting to like lock up. It's so cold. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yeesh.
Damn, bud.
23.
All right. Go ahead and take 3 points of cold damage as you sort of just like push through this. You can feel that it was going to limit your ability for speed, but you are able to, for a moment, push through.
All right.
Okay. Anything else, Sage?
Can he take a look around?
What are you looking for in particular?
I guess he'll look to see if there seems to, just to get an idea of a trajectory he can take that is smoother than another,
Um,
or if it's still just ever shifting.
It is ever shifting. Nothing is completely stationary. And it's either you jump for the rocks that are moving incredibly quickly and there's more of, or you go for the ones that are stationary and are just like further jumps.
Hmm.
But you haven't had to roll for a jump yet, so.
Right. Okay, that's it.
Cool. Rook, you're up. Advina, you're on deck. Rook, you are rocketing around this thing on a rock.
Can we see through the tornado? Can we see what's on the inside?
Um, you are welcome to try and roll perception for that, but it's a pretty like dark cloud.
Okay. It would be an action to do that.
Yes, it would take an action for a perception check.
Okay, I get not a huge modifier, but I do get advantage to that. So we'll attempt to use my action to see if I can identify what's on the inside. 19.
Okay. You see, at minimum, 2 figures inside of the tornado. One of them a turtle, one of them a big bug. As they just spin through the tornado.
But no solid ground that I can make out.
There is something else in the tornado. You cannot tell what it is, though.
Okay. Guess on my next through the neighborhood, I'll try to hop to one of the. Oh, I've already used my action. Would this be?
It's
This
your
would just be
movement for
movement.
yumping.
Movement. Okay. I'll try to yump to one of the stationary blocks. The next one up, using the momentum of the one I'm currently dangling from to, as a slingshot.
Mm. I think I may have to ask for an athletics check.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Well, that
So
would be
if
a
you go
bad.
for one of the continuously moving ones, the mechanics say acrobatics.
Okay, then acrobatics all day. We'll keep
You
going for the
think about
moving
going to a
ones.
stationary one and you say, actually, no.
That is a 23.
Okay. You propel yourself upward. You use like one small one as like a step up and like grab on and start moving higher up this arena. Okay. Advina, you're up. Angel, you're on deck.
I would like to
Oh,
bonus action to Misty Step to an even higher one.
sure.
Yeah, as high as I can get with 30 feet from a Misty Step.
Sure. And that reminds me, roll a d8.
Oh boy!
4.
Neat. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I could do that. 31.
Okay. A bunch of rocks whiz by and you sort of like dodge, and then a small one hits you in the face.
So a bludgeoning damage.
So go ahead and take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Ooh,
Ow.
that one cracked you right on the schnoz.
Oh, I'm so pretty.
Ah, not the moneymaker, no! 2 of those points are psychic damage.
All right. Advina, you're up. Angel, you're on deck. You're in
So
the
I think,
tornado.
yeah, I think the winds have buffeted her wings so that they fold in weird ways. So she tucks them in, and then she becomes just a bug who's kind of swirling through the storm. And we'll see the staff reached out toward her, and I think she will try to grab it to steady herself, with the intent to then choose the right moment to re-engage the wings and hopefully catch a nice updraft and move up this tornado.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
That's much better. That is 33.
Okay. I think you grab onto the staff and you both just kind of like spin around each other, and then you propel yourself upwards and get a bit of a better spot inside of the tornado. What's your passive perception?
Bad. 9.
You're flying, baby.
Oh boy!
Yeah. I'm a paladin who dumped wisdom.
Hell yeah, brother.
Awesome.
Anything else?
No, I think she will be looking for the right time to let go and let Angel figure out what it is he wants to do, but we'll hold on to it until she gets that vibe.
Okay. Angel, you're up. Next, you're on deck.
I think that legitimately Angel will be using his turn to find an opportune moment to slingshot us out of the tornado. I think that he is looking out for a spot where we have made a circuit around, and I think that he's trying to like feel the vibe of the timing. I think he is leaving this very much down to a vibe check. He is like catching the vibes of this wave, and he is going to ride it so that we can slingshot our way over to an opportune rock.
And what do you think a vibe check roll is?
Insight. If you'll allow it.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
You will
You
not
asked
incite
me,
my tornado.
and I said,
You
okay.
shan't. Not my
Then-
tornado.
Very well. Okay. All right. How about sleight of hand?
No.
Okay.
This is mean, Jillian, because this isn't a skill challenge
All
where
right.
you guys can convince me of anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna need like
okay.
athletics, acrobatics.
Okay.
That is
Acrobatics?
probably
Would
the
you take
vibe.
acrobatics?
Yes.
10-4, boss. Okie dokie. Uh-huh. Okay. What's that? 20. Wait. Yeah, 29.
Okay. You are welcome to propel both of your bodies outside of the tornado. You will begin falling on your next turn.
No
Um,
sweat.
And you know what? Roll insight. Insight my tornado.
Understood. I will incite your tornado. 22.
You catch a glimpse of it before you rocket yourself outwards.
Yeah.
There's something inside the tornado. And you woof, and then you push yourself outwards and you're like, as you
wild.
start to fall.
Okay, no sweat.
Slowly, gracefully, but you do begin to fall.
Yeah, no
Um,
problem.
And give me a D8, please.
Sure.
And now add.
I was just gonna ask, can Advina let go of the staff so that Angel can get out of the tornado or do whatever he wants, and Advina can stay in?
Yeah, you let go, and Angel just goes flying in the opposite direction. You're like, goodbye.
Bruh. All right. 3 on the D8.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. 16?
It's funny for as long as it's funny, and it's starting to get y'all funny. You see something as you like push yourself outwards and start to fall. You see something rocketing towards you, and just as a big cow flies through, and just crashes into you.
Oh God!
And so now you're just rocketing away on this cow. Go ahead and give yourself 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Cowabunga, dudes.
There he goes. All right, Nyx, you're up. Sage, you're on deck.
Yeah. I don't. Nyx has no reason to think that going in the tornado is a good idea.
Yeah, you've watched what comes of that.
Seems bad. So we're gonna
You get
keep
hit by a cow.
jumping.
Yeah, you can keep springing along. You can cover a good distance. You're welcome to push it though, and you could roll to jump even further, or you could just stay within your limits.
Oh, we'll push it.
Hell yeah, brother! Give me that athletics.
Yeah, I'm really good at that with my +0. Gotta put on a good show.
Gotta put on a good show.
Hey, a 15 isn't bad.
All right, you land just on the edge of a rock, like just on the edge.
Well, that's a good show right there.
And anything else, Nyx?
All right, now we're higher up. Let's see, directions weren't really a thing. What about the number 24? She's just like, while I'm here, I'm just kind of thinking about all the weird stuff.
Give me a. What do you want to roll? Are you looking around for the number 24, or are you musing on the number 24?
I think we're musing on it. It's a great distraction as we jump.
Okay, and what do you think you need to roll to muse on the number 24?
Gosh, it sounds like an intelligence based thing, and that's
It does, don't it?
that's all a
It
-1. It doesn't matter which one it is.
then follow your heart on that.
You know, investigate the soul, I guess. That's an 18 to
Okay.
start
So,
thinking about that number 24,
yeah.
guys.
So I would think just in general, I feel like it is hard to ponder puzzles while in a high stakes scenario that maybe doesn't involve the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
But you're like, all right, there's more rocks than 24. There's less than 24 of us. I don't have 24 of anything. But it was rhythmic. It was always a rhythmic counting of 24 and then a stop. Counting of 24 and then stop. Something going and then stopping. And then going and then stopping. A beat, perhaps. Something moving and then a marker, maybe? Maybe it's not stopping. Maybe it's just marking a moment. And that is the best I can give you with your musing.
It was a wonderful distraction while we're jumping through hurdling rocks, though.
Hell yeah. Roll me a d8.
Yeah. That's a 1.
You land on a rock that is kind of close to the tornado, a little closer than the other ones. I need a strength saving throw.
I did not mean to come this close to this. The 0.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
brother.
shit!
And you are just pulled right off of the rock you're on and pulled straight into the tornado.
I lied. That's a 2. I read that as a minus.
Ah.
Well,
Then
2.
by all means, you are ripped off of the rock and thrown into the tornado. You are now restrained, deafened, and at the will of the tornado.
Hey, I'm immune to being deafened. I can still hear in this thing.
You're like, fuck you, wind.
Get out of my ears, wind! I know what I'm doing.
All right, you're now stuck in the tornado.
Mm.
All right, Sage, you're up. Just Sage, you're lowest, so you're watching all of this happen from like a pretty good vantage point.
Yeah. Eventful.
It's crazy up there.
And
I think that's a cow.
funny enough, that's where I gotta go.
So are you going to attempt to push further, to jump further, or are you just going to accept what your body is capable of currently?
I don't think he's gonna push it.
Okay, you jump to a rock. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay, you can roll me a d8.
Oh boy.
Well, sure. 7 again.
Hey, the only place you're landing is cold air. Go ahead and roll me a
Dang.
Constitution saving throw.
Why do they keep turning
Is
the
it
AC
so
on
cold
me?
up here? 16?
Yeah, go ahead and take 8 cold damage, and your speed is halved until the end of your next turn.
Too chilly.
It is freezing cold up here, or at least where you are. Okay,
Oof.
back at the jump. Rook, you are up. What are we doing?
About how high am I from the top?
You know distance. You're pretty close. You're getting there.
Okay. Rook takes an assessment of his situation, and he's pretty sure somebody's got to get to this ribbon. Um, and he's probably about the highest among them, right?
Probably.
He's gonna dig deep and he'll cast haste on himself to double his movement
Okay.
and give himself advantage on dex saving throws. And he's gonna try to bound as high as he can in this turn.
Okay. And if we're going on the spinny rocks, let's go for acrobatics, please.
Okay. It's a 24.
Okay. You start bounding upwards. You think if you can keep this up, you'll be there on your next turn.
Okay.
But you have high jumping people on your tail. But currently, I would say you are just eking out the win.
Okay.
Roll me a d8, please.
It's the same 4 as last time.
And here comes that rock, baby. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
With advantage because of haste.
Mm.
23.
Okay. Go ahead and take 4 points of damage as you sort of turn your body and just like rocks like kind of hit into your shoulder.
You see in just a split second that your name is written on one of them.
Oh.
And I guess I should probably roll for concentration.
Oh,
I took
yeah, give me that.
damage.
Just get stunned for a round and just get sucked into the tornado.
17.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
You win this round.
Advina, you're up. Angel, you're on deck.
Advina is going to try and alter her course so that her wings will carry her up to the top in the funnel of this tornado.
Sure. Give me a strength saving throw.
28.
Okay. You propel yourself outwards and are able to start flying up.
I think everyone hears her wings as she flies around this funnel, but then as as it comes around, you're like, is she also screaming? Maybe it's just too loud. You don't know.
You begin to hear a sound that sort of sounds similar to ripping. Angel, you're up.
Interesting. Everybody hears the sound of ripping?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Over the sound of this cow screaming that you are, I believe, currently riding.
Yeah, that's loud ripping. I'll tell you what. Okay. Weird. Not. Okay. I think Angel's going to try to get his bearings on this cow and attempt to attempt to use it as a springboard to jump off to a rock.
Sure.
That will be a little more stable for him.
Go ahead and give me athletics. You and the cow are actively plummeting.
Okay.
So, something to keep in mind.
Okay. 19.
Give me. Yeah, give me another strength saving throw.
10-4. Okay. 1 second. Yes. Okay. 21.
Okay, that cow goes rocketing towards the abyss. as you propel yourself off, you feel your fingers like just graze the rock, and you just end up gripping on to just like a crag situation. You are
Ah, shit.
holding on to this rock by your fingertips.
Okay, all right. Oh, glad I kept up with training. I'm so glad I kept up with training. Jesus.
Okay, anything else?
Okay, I think, uh, uh, trying to remember if I have a thing that will allow me to. Mm,
Yeah, I'll give you guys a heads up. I have not once looked at y'all's character sheets.
yeah, yeah, fair,
I
fair,
don't
fair,
know
fair,
what's
fair.
going on them things.
You're good. You're good.
None of my
Um,
business.
have I used all of my movement so far?
Yes, that was all of your movement to do
Okay.
that.
Okie dokie. I will. I think. Yeah, I will save my key points, I think, for this. And. Yeah. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. Um. Going to. Yeah, I'm just going to sit tight here and kind of like ready an action. If that's
Okay.
well, if I've got it here. Hang on. Is there nah, never mind. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I am set here. I think Angel is just steadying himself and getting ready to
Okay. Roll me a
make his
d8,
way up.
please.
Here. It is an 8.
Okay, give me another strength saving throw.
Gotcha. Woohoo! 25.
Okay, you feel sort of like an undercurrent, and you feel like your nails scrape across rock as it tries to pull you downwards, but you were on a moving rock, so it at least pulls you out of that. But you were almost ripped off the rock and plummeted towards the abyss.
Woohoo! Fun stuff. I
Nyx,
sure
you're
hope
up.
Shoe's sitting forward.
Uh, and Sage, you're on deck.
Right, so I'm restrained in a tornado.
Yes, you are strained and emotionally deafened inside of a tornado.
Hmm. And it sounds like I should be trying to get out of the tornado to go up to the ribbon. So she doesn't have a ring to be able to swim in the air. That's
Hmm.
locked up. I guess we're just gonna try to break free.
Sure. Give me a strength saving throw.
No. Nine.
Nyx, you continue to float through the tornado as this ripping sound is getting louder and louder, this tearing noise.
Hmm. I see where it's coming from.
You have a decent passive perception.
I do.
Astronomical one, if I'm not mistaken.
It's only 21.
I would say you feel kind of close to it.
Wow, that seems bad.
Nyx thinks as she just sort of like cartwheels through the tornado. All right, anything else, Nyx?
I feel like I'm a little stuck here for the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sage, you're up.
Huh. So, how far away is that pole looking? Still a baja 100 and more?
I mean, you're not super far below Rook.
Okay.
Rook has just gotten a little pep in his step, but you weren't very far below because your jump speed was crazy.
Yeah. And I hear the ripping, tearing sound.
Yeah.
But do I see anything that looks like it's ripping or tearing?
You can use your action to roll a perception check.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Hmm. 22.
It is coming from inside the tornado. You can see what looks like a large black shadow inside of the tornado.
Scary.
Ooh.
Don't like that.
Mm-hmm. And you can use your movement to hip hoppy around.
Hmm. Then we're gonna sprawling further up.
You're like, well, I'll keep moving. A D8, please.
3.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
7.
You don't know if it's a new cow or the original cow, but you get cowed.
Somehow that cow got pulled up out of the abyss into the tornado a second time, ascended up to where you are, and hit you the same as it did Angel.
Or it's a new cow. But go
Or
ahead and
it's a
take
new
3
cow.
bludgeoning damage, and you are now pushed off of the rock you were on, and now you're just like sailing around holding onto a cow.
Holy cow.
Exit stage left, embraced by cow.
Rook, you are up. You can see the ribbon flickering over the side of the rock.
About how far away?
I don't know. What do you want?
Would 60 feet of movement and a 30-foot Misty Step get me there?
I think so.
I think Rook's going to make a play for this ribbon.
Okay. Give me that acrobatics, baby.
25.
Okay. And for funsies, before the end of your turn, go ahead and give me that D8.
2.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
With advantage. Thank you, Haste. 24.
Go ahead and take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you dodge most of the flock of a bunch of birds, but not all of them.
And that's a 13 to concentration.
Okay. You give it to me. How do you you're up there, you see the audience, you're above the tornado. There is this staff in front of you with this blue ribbon blowing in the wind. How do we do this?
I think he just grasps the ribbon and kind of pulls himself into the. Is it tied to a staff or something?
Yeah, it's tied to the staff.
It pulls himself in and just uses his rapier to cut it off.
Okay.
And he'll hold it above his head triumphantly.
Yeah.
Trying to put on a show like Sugar always taught him to.
I was about to say, I think there's a moment you cut it off and you're like, I did it. And then you're like, Sugar would tell me to showboat a little bit. And then you raise the ribbon. Cheers from the audience. Doesn't look like Shoe's leaning forward.
Hey, we're all still alive as far as I know.
I assume everybody down there not dead.
I did my part.
Advina, you can see the triumphant holding of the ribbon.
Well, dang. I think she will. She will try to find a stable ground and the ground that Elric is on is as good as any, so I think she will try and fly to that and grasp on the edge.
Okay.
Strength save again.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at something. Yeah.
No worries. 24.
Or were you in the tornado?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you were able to get out of the tornado and grab a hold. So one to show me. Okay. Anything else, Advina?
I think seeing that Rook has the ribbon, I think she would look around for whatever the ripping is. That's
Mm.
even louder than the tornado. And with a -1 perception, that's a 12.
It loud.
Dang. Loud, big, and all over.
Yeah. At this point, it kind of sounds like it is everywhere. And a D8.
A 1.
Give me a strength saving throw.
27.
Okay, you feel that you get caught sort of in a current that's trying to pull you back into the tornado, and you're like, no, and you tighten your grip and prevent yourself from being pulled back in. Okay. Uh, Angel, you are up. You can see the ribbon being presented.
Cool, interesting. I'm guessing the game has not been called because the tornado has not stopped blowing, and I'm guessing that tearing noise is still getting louder.
Mm.
So, it's who all below the platform? Is it everybody bar Rook?
Yeah, I'd say everybody is at least just below or below to some degree where Rook
Okay.
is.
Do you think whereabouts is Angel at in kind of like the layer cake of people in this
What do you
bizarro
want
stage?
from me?
I'm trying to see whether or not maybe Angel might be able to more easily like help slingshot somebody else up with him, or give somebody else an assist in some fashion as he's making his way up.
I think I allowed it in the tornado because you guys were being held aloft by something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could allow it without the assist of directly being inside of a tornado.
Okay, alrighty, I get you. Understood. In which case, then, instead, I will have Angel make use of his bizarro prowess with his movement. He sort of gives like a. It almost looks like a wet fish flop a couple of times around the bottom of edge of this platform before he actually flips himself up onto this platform, which I don't know if that counts for his silly tipsy sway. But if that was prone, I only spent 5 feet of movement getting up rather than half my speed. In any case, I'm going to then spend a key point and go for Step of the Wind and make a charge up through these rocks, high up as I can go, which 55 feet doubled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me. I'll take either athletics or acrobatics on this one.
Coolio. I will do acrobatics if I may. Just to call it before I rolls it. Cool. 24.
Okay. I think you're able to get like a hand up and you're just like, here I am. I'm up here. Here we are.
Hey, hey-o.
Rook will
Okay.
extend a hand to help him up.
That's much obliged. Is Advina, like, hanging off the edge over here?
Yeah, I think she's just holding on, getting a good look.
You just looking, you want a hand?
Then I can see below.
Reasonable. Very
Give me a
reasonable.
D8, please.
You got it. 7.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
You've got it. Sorry, brain not braining. 13 plus 8, 20.
21.
Yes, 21.
Okay, you feel a bit of frigid air roll by, and you just sort of quickly are just like, let me scooch around a little bit.
Ooh.
Go ahead and take
Ooh,
6
okay.
points of cold damage.
Whew. Ugh. Don't like that. Oof.
Okay. The ripping sound crescendos, and then it is quiet, as if the wind fully stops. The rocks are held aloft, and the tornado itself begins to part. Nyx, you are just kind of being like moved about in this as it moves, and you can see where this dark shadow was. It almost looks like a cocoon inside of the tornado. This gigantic cocoon that rips open, and sort of like the cocoon is made of clouds, and the clouds begin to unfurl and rip away from each other, and an entity emerges, something of terrible storm clouds, human-ish in shape. It has a head, a face, arms, but it pulls itself out, kind of pressing the wind away with its hands before gripping it and putting the tornado back into motion now under its control. Um, the entity is going to take its turn. Um, it is going to start attacking. And I think the easiest person to attack is probably Nyx. Nyx is closest. That's my range. But it's hard to say no to that. As it begins the wind moving around it, you watch as it almost like grabs like a tendril of wind and begins to wrap it around its hand before throwing it away from the tornado and towards the group of 3 on the top rock. I am going to need dexterity saving throws from up. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Dexterity saving throws from Angel, Advina, and Rook.
Is this magic?
That's a really good question.
You all get +3 to your saves too.
You actually get +5.
Oh, all right, cool. Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, actually we need to get into the nitty-gritty of this now because there's overlapping shit here before we do all that.
Okay.
So we have two holy avengers over here. One of those holy avengers is now null and void. So Rook, your holy avenger will not be giving people bonuses right now.
So the +5 is the canon plus.
And I'm going to say this isn't magic.
Okay. Then you get a +5, but you do not get advantage from me, nor do you get resistance from me.
Okay. What do we got?
Faster 20.
35.
Please forgive me. Which modifier am I adding again? I've got 14 on the dice.
Dexterity.
Dex.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes,
plus
please.
11, so 25.
Okay. with just a success. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Advina, go ahead and take 73 points of bludgeoning damage as this wind slams down into the rock and just sends things like spraying out. You can feel it like crushing your body against itself. Um, you now have the restrained condition while this wind is spinning here. Angel and Rook, you're going to take half of 73.
Oof.
Half of them is push. And the two of you are pushed off of the stone. So, Advina, you're stuck inside of this like crushing weight. The two of you get like pushed out of it. And so now, next turn will be in free fall. A creature that is restrained. Okay, I'll worry about that later. Start of the next turn. Okay. Neat. That's my turn. Okay. Perfect. Nyx, you're up. Sage, you're on deck. Nyx, you're right next to this thing.
It's right here.
It's right here.
You
I
can
mean,
blow it
I
up
guess.
so easy.
I guess I don't want to get out of the tornado anymore.
Why would I want to get out? This is where it is.
It's right here.
This is where I can hit it.
Let me just check what my investiture even has. I've never used that one. An action for only that much. That doesn't feel great. So
Oh, you're
instead,
totally right. With the shift in the tornado, by the way, you are currently blinded while in it, which I don't know if you're affected by.
no.
Your eyes and ears too strong for the wind, but it seems the clouds have darkened inside of it. So if you are
Well,
pulled in,
I blink a
rough
little.
stuff.
That's weird.
You're like, it's dark.
That's dark. I'm trying
Dark,
to
crazy.
let me double check. Can one blight whatever this thing is? That's the real question.
Can always try.
I think we try to blight the thing.
Sure.
So we'd make a Constitution saving throw.
I would love to.
21.
And that is magic.
It is magic.
It succeeds.
Okay, so it would take half.
You've got a 28.
Well, math. So it was 36. So you'll take 18 necrotic damage.
Okay.
She'll look and see if it affects whatever this is. She's had a rough time with this not working on things.
You see that it acknowledges that that happened. It does not seem too bothered, but you have pulled its focus. It is going to use its reaction
Oh, hey, no.
to I guess send a volley your way. You watch as they look at you and they grab onto the clouds and almost like snap their fingers, and it makes like a loud thunder crack sound. You need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is 28.
Okay. You're going to take 7 thunder damage. And boy howdy, if you thought your ears had the ability to be deafened,
They
ooh
would
bud,
be?
there you believe it.
They ring a little bit.
Mm-hmm. right. Anything else, Nix?
My scroll doesn't have any bonus actions. This thing is pretty big. I'll throw my halo of spores
Sure. I
in
mean,
an area
you're right
on
next
it.
to it.
It's on it.
What need I do?
DC 19 con save.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, we're good.
Mm,
Your spores move forward and are just just whipped away into the wind, and you're like, okay, maybe I'll hold on to those.
listen, it works every now and then.
Sometimes it works.
Yeah.
All right, Sage, you are up.
How do I get away from this cow?
You're kind of just it's consider it like a moving rock is where you
Okay.
are currently.
Okay. Hmm. Guess we will. Can he attempt to jump to a more stable rock?
He can. And give me athletics. Athletics.
Let's see. Okay, 28.
Yeah, easy enough.
Nice. And I saw Rook already grabbed the ribbon or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I guess we're turning focus to this thing, so was that my action or is that just
That would be just your movement.
okay. Let's see. Sage isn't really sure what's gonna hurt this thing, so I guess we'll try sending a sacred flame at it.
Sure.
So it
What
has
need I
to
do?
make a dex save.
23.
That does it. Let's see.
It's a cantrip. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
You watch that get batted away without a thought.
Hmm.
Anything else, Sage?
No.
Okay. Back at the top of the round, layer action. Um, you watch as just like little tornadoes seem to just be breaking off and moving about the space, whipping around and past. We are in little groupings, so let's roll a little dice. Ah, it really sucks to be that team up top, doesn't it? Well, kill as many enemies as you can, I suppose. Um, you watch as the sort of cyclone that is currently holding Advina in place kind of like shifts and like begins to shudder, and it sort of pulls in on itself and twists inwards, as if gravity shifts and it is now pulling instead of pushing away. I am going to need our top team, Angel, Rook, and Advina, to roll me a strength saving throw.
Cool and fun.
Still within 10 feet of Edwina.
No, you both were pushed off the rock.
Bad rolls, good modifier. I got 21.
Okay.
I got a 9.
17.
Um, okay. The thing is, you two get like propelled out and start to fall, and then are immediately pulled back in and go crashing into this spinning sphere. Um,
Oh, fun.
let's go ahead and roll some dice. Okay, for a second I was like, why wouldn't I give myself more of these? I did. Okay. I was like, that's not very smart.
Is this a magical effect?
No, that's wind.
Fuck.
Nah, this is just wind. Doing wind shit. Shit, fuck, hey. All of you are going to take 27 points of force damage. The 3 of you are now restrained or extra restrained if you may have been restrained prior. Okay. That is my layer action.
And thankfully, another success on haste.
Okay. You are pulled in. So now the 3 of you are just like kind of forced down like against the rock, and it is just like crushing your bodies against it with the force of this wind. That was the layer action. Rook, you're up. Advina, you're on deck. It's really rough up there.
And this is just wind. It's not magical, huh?
No, this is just wind.
Shit. What do I need to break out of this restraint?
Sphere. You may use your action to do a strength check.
Well, that's probably not going to do very much. I don't like that. Can I misty step down at this thing's feet? Or like within range of it?
You can misty step into within range. The feet are hundreds of feet down.
Okay. Misty step into this thing's face.
Yeah, you misty step in front of it.
And I'm gonna stab at its eye.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage to do so. And that is a 19 on the die, so that's a fucking crit.
There you go.
So, give me a second.
Of course. How's everyone doing?
That gives
Good?
me 2d6 for sneak attack. I will. Can I smite on something if I've already used a bonus action to cast a leveled spell?
Yes, your innate
Cool.
smite can be used. You just can't use your bonus action smites like Wrathful and Thunderous.
Use a divine smite. Just give me 2d8. I need a d8 for this. I need a d8 for piercer. Did not get that up. I'll need a. Okay.
Would you guys believe that my DM is in my DMs being like, good, kill them, do it, kill them.
I believe it.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Just like a
Stop
rum tum
it,
situation.
please.
My lord, you should kill them with tornadoes.
All right.
It's always a fun noise.
Oh, and I will throw a. It's in my. No, it's in my inventory because it's on that thing. The Blood Fury tattoo is going to add another 4d6 to that.
And those would be doubled as well.
Yep.
Do you guys like my tornado monster? Is he nice?
81 points of damage with that stab towards the windy eye of this thing.
Crazy.
Okay. You pull its attention, and it is going to use a reaction to like snap its fingers, and thunder just like rockets across your body. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is this a spell attack?
Nope.
Okay.
Just thunder.
Constitution saving throw is a nat 20 plus 5.
Nice. Oh, just made it.
That's
Jesus
terrifying.
Christ.
That's fucking terrifying.
So go ahead and take 14 points of thunder damage, and you are able to resist being deafened.
Cool.
Anything else?
Think that's all Rook can do.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. The creature is going to use a legendary action, and is going to reach a hand out, and its fingers, like almost like water, move through the tornado until it seems to like grab something solid and like takes out a length of wind, and throws it forward. It's going to throw it at Sage. Does a 25 hit you, Sage?
Yes.
Okay.
We about to get wind whipped.
Go ahead and take 28 points of bludgeoning damage. And 9 points of thunder damage.
Oop.
And I need a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Where'd it go? Hold on. There we go. 24.
Okay. You are knocked prone.
Oop.
You dig your feet in and think you're like, I am so incredibly solid right now. And then you are just pushed back and land hard on your back as this wind javelin hits into you.
Oof.
So you are knocked prone.
Onto a
Um,
rock, I guess.
just under the rock you were currently on, because I
Okay.
believe you are luckily on top of one.
Huh.
All right. Advina, you are up. Angel, you're on deck.
Advina is stuck, and she hates that,
Mm-hmm.
so she's going to use a whatever misty step to I'm assuming we're kind of above where this creature is. She wants to misty step 30 feet like to the other side of it, and then
Mm-hmm.
take her glaive and just as she's falling do gigantic swipe down its back,
Okay.
and use her attacks that way. um does I'm a monster. Does a 24 hit? No. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then 2 hits. I will smite on both of them. Second level each time. And
No
I
worries.
that's her turn. I'll give you a number in just a minute as I roll 15 different dice.
Thank you so much. I'll move along. Yes.
I was going to point out I only made one attack, and I also smited with a first level instead of a fourth level for no fucking reason. Because
Hey,
I'm an idiot who's never played a paladin.
Hey, you'll crit again, bud.
We'll see. I might not have another
Legendary
turn.
action.
In 5
Um,
years.
I am going to use my legendary action to attack Nyx, who is in my bubble, just flying around. That seems like an easy target.
Listen, we're friends. We're having a good time together.
I'm going to consider being stuck in this tornado prone, so I'm going to roll with advantage against it. Hey, advantage be doing that sometimes. Does a 36 hit?
Sometimes.
Some on a good day.
Yeah. Today it does.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah.
You're going to take 23 points of bludgeoning damage. And 15 points of thunder damage as one of its large hands comes and just smacks into you. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
57 damage for 2 attacks.
Thank you.
15 on the strength save.
Okay. When it hits you, you are pushed from the tornado and you begin to plummet.
Cool.
Angel, you are up.
All right. Try to remember where I am in space. I am restrained in the tornado. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're stuck on a smaller, like gravitational tornado on the top stone.
Don't like that. Okay. Is
Nobody
there
likes
any?
being stuck in my terrible tornadoes, but that's okay.
No. Leave some things to be desired. Is there a way that I can try and sling myself out of this gravity well up here?
You can use your action to try.
I would love that. What do you want me to do?
I would love a strength check.
Cool. I can do that. Okay. 14.
No.
Mm.
You try to start trying to sit up and your head just slams back down on the ground as you
Jesus.
are trapped inside of this thing.
Okay. All right. All right, new plan.
Anything else?
Actually, considering it, yeah. No. No. No, I'll use my action surge.
Okay.
And instead of just going for a straight strength, can Angel instead try to like lever himself up using his staff? Like getting the
That
staff
sounds like
upright.
strength to me.
Try to. Can I make it athletics since that is a strength-based skill?
Can you roll strength for me, please?
Yeah,
You have advantage.
I do. It's a 12. I have +0 to strength checks flat.
You honk back down. This is the dilemma of the turtle, am I right?
Yeah. Fuck.
This is the turtle dilemma.
Can't believe I
uh,
wasted an action surge on that. Oh well. That's it.
and while you are being crushed, go ahead and take 31 points of force damage.
Fun. I'm almost dead.
Kill me in the tornado. Romantic walk on the beach? No. Movie? No. Crush me in a tornado? Please. Anything else, Angel? Bonus actions?
Sincerely doubt it.
I don't know. I haven't looked at y'all's character sheets. Who knows what's going on in there?
Nah.
Okay. It is now my turn, and I feel like shit, but that's okay. The wind effect around you ends.
God. Fucking damn it.
Sorry. I'm gonna see if I get my terrible vortex back. I do not.
Oh
Um,
no.
That's
I
okay.
refuse to say oh no. Good.
I'm going to beat the shit out of Advina. I'm gonna give you at least 2 of my punches. Let's see. Yeah, both are over a 30 to hit.
That'll do.
That'll do. Okay. These are the 8s. These are the 10s. Why don't we just have one more? Where did it go? There it is. Ugh. I know how math works. There she is. Okay, the first slam attack. You're going to take 30 points of bludgeoning damage. And then 10 points of thunder damage.
Yowza.
Now for the second attack.
Hmm.
How many hit points are we looking at?
34.
I just rolled pretty nice. 495. So that'll just be 36 from the bludgeoning damage.
Does the damage for the thunder come separately, or is it all
It is
as
the same.
one?
It is part of it. It
Okay.
is all one.
Then she is an undying sentinel and is not. She drops to 1 HP.
Okay. You drop to 1 HP as these fists just. I think it does more of a and slams 2 hands together like crushing a bug.
Ooh.
And you sort of like will yourself to stay up. Your wings like sort of crumpled and fluttering.
Yeah, she's looking scrungly.
And then I'm going to throw a javelin at Nyx because it's an opportunist and somebody's just kind of plummeting currently. And it's like, ah, let me get him. This is for you, one for the road. Does a 25 hit you, Nyx?
Yes.
Neat. Good to know. "21 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then 12 thunder damage as this javelin is thrown in your direction. I need a strength saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna have that damage with the reaction. Absorb
Okay.
elements. Strength saving throw. Ah, I did good. That's a dirty 20. That's great for
Look at
her.
you. You are as knocked prone as you can be.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say you are thrown like off kilter and are currently like in a nosedive as you plummet towards black abyss.
Mm.
All right. That's my turn. Nyx, you're up. Sage, you're on deck. Nyx, you're currently just nosedive plummeting to the abyss.
Yeah. There's a few options here. Okay, so the first question is like, how far down to like the abyss is bad level of abyss for me? Like, do I have at least a couple rounds of nosedive?
No, at the end of your turn, you will be in abyss town.
Okay, then I won't. I won't mess around.
Not Abyss Town.
It's next door to Hades Town, I heard.
I suppose we'll use a polymorph and fly out of there
Okay.
as a giant eagle.
You turn into a giant eagle, and I think it's like the spinning sort of slows, and you're able to like spread your wings and like catch yourself. And there's like as it like hits the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Nyx?
Am I able to use my 80 feet of movement to get to a rock?
Yeah, you could get to
It's
a
higher.
rock.
I would love to be, for whenever I get hit as bird and I'm no longer bird, to be on a rock.
I'd like to be near a rock, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Of course.
And that is it.
Okay. Seems rude to ask y'all if I've used 2 legendary actions or 3, but either way, I'm content with what I have done. Nyx, that's your turn. Sage, you're up.
I think his first goal will be to become unprone.
Sure, you use half of your movement to stand up.
Okay, cool. So I'm on my rock, flying through space.
Mm-hmm.
People are hurt. I don't know how far away they are.
I'm not feeling too rude. You all were in vaguely similar areas. I wouldn't say you're 30 feet from everybody, but I would say you're at least 60 feet from everybody.
I know Advina's looking scrungly. That'd probably be the most apparent.
I think Advina looks bad. I think other people also look pretty rough, but Advina has 1 hit point, so I'll say that they maybe look the worst.
Yeah.
Nyx looks perfectly fine. Don't touch Nyx.
Yeah,
Um,
Rook doesn't look great, but Elvina looks a lot worse.
Yeah, Advina looks like way worse than Angel. Angel's not looking good. Advina's worse.
all right, so he'll kind of look around at everyone, try to get eyes on them, and probably notice that she looks the scrungliest. So he will send some healing her way. Just have so many options of levels of it. Let's do a healing word since you are about 60 feet. We're gonna go level 4. Please roll it for me.
Josh, heal yourself if this dice won't roll.
Give yourself 4d4 plus 11. Cool.
For a second, I was like 44, but I see. I was like, Jesus
44.
Christ, what do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about? All right. Anything else, Sage?
No, I think he'll just cling to his rock and try to stay low.
Okay. Layer action at the top of the round. I don't think he appreciates all this healing magic that's being thrown around. So it's going to tear off like a piece of the wind and like throw it in your direction, Sage.
Rude.
So go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
21.
Okay. Go ahead and take 30 points of force damage as this wind kind of caves in around you and pushes you down, and you are now stuck against the rock.
Oof.
You are restrained, and that's your situation currently.
Cool.
That's the layer action. Advina, you're up.
Is a Rook
Or
not
Rook,
before?
sorry. I'm like, get out of my way, Rook. Give me the bug.
Yeah, get out of here. Give me the ball.
Rook, go ahead.
All right. With malice in his heart, Rook really doesn't like Wind Monster, and he's going to use a bonus action to enact Vow of Enmity. And this thing is his sworn enemy until one of us is dead, or or like a minute, whatever. But
one or the other.
I don't think it's gonna last a minute either way. But he's gonna make 2 attacks. You let me know if any of these hit.
Sure.
One of them is a crit because it's a 19
That'll
on the
hit.
die. Second one is another 19 on the die.
Oh, double
And I
crits.
will
Hell yeah.
action surge to make 2 more attacks. And we're going to
Okay.
do a bunch of math.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about stuff over here.
Does a 31 hit?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. And does a 24 hit?
A 24 does hit.
Okay. All right. So I got 2 crits to deal with.
Yeah. Tell us what you're slamming down on those, and then I'll let you do your math.
Yeah. So he's gonna put 2 level 4 smites on each of the crits, or a level 4 smite on each crit. One of them will get a sneak attack. Each crit will get a piercer. He will throw bloodthirsty strike on all of them.
Sure.
I don't think that takes anything. And yeah, I'm gonna do some math.
Okay.
Do your thing.
Okay. So I'll probably just go ahead and legendary action. That'll be just my assumption for what I'm doing over here.
Is that to like negate any of my things before I do all the math?
No. You do your stuff.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. You do your math. I'm gonna do mine. Who do I find the most bothersome? It's a good question. And because I think you're all bothersome, I'm gonna roll a d4. I think all of you a bit of a pain in the ass. So let's see what we got going on. Makes sense. Hit a man while he's down. Am I right? So we are going to throw a javelin at Sage.
Oh boy.
Here I go. Double 16s on the dice. I'm pretty sure I hit.
What was he adding to that?
17.
Oh, damn.
Casual 17. Let me go ahead and give you some damage.
Super casual.
Let me just give you some damage as a javelin of wind rocket towards you.
Oh god.
Go ahead and take 27 points of bludgeoning damage. And then 10 points of thunder damage. And then, give me a strength saving throw. I know you're restrained and in the rock and what have you, but... How's everybody else looking on hit points? I don't care about Nyx. Nyx has a billion temporary HP, so I have no
frame of reference. I'm at 23 out of 125. Past bloodied.
Oh, certainly
at
past
20.
bloodied, yes.
Scary.
Oh, I heard it. The robotic clunkus of dice.
Yeah.
That's just the 2 crits. I'll be back with the others.
Okay.
I can't see it, so.
27 for strength save.
Okay. I think you this javelin like hits into you and like knocks the air out of you, and the wind around you is like pulling at your breath. And you feel the javelin is going to keep going. It is going to destroy the rock under you. So I'm going to give you an option. Either you can stop it from destroying the rock and you stay where you are, or you can let it destroy the rock and you will begin to plummet.
I think we want to stay on our rock.
Okay. If you plummet, just to clarify, you will no longer be restrained. That would free you from that situation, but also you'd be plummeting. So there's really no win. Just
Yeah. Well, maybe there's another rock underneath me.
You'd have to be real hopeful. You can't see below you.
Right.
So up to you what you'd like to do, but I just wanted to clarify both options. By the end of your turn, you will fall into the abyss.
Then I will just not do that option.
Okay. You use your strength to like grab the javelin and like stop it from pushing any further into the rock.
Cool.
So it is not obliterated on contact. This guy's still doing math. I was trying to buy so much time.
I got Piercer too, so I get to reroll a couple of the D8s.
Oh, no worries.
207 points of damage.
Jesus.
Ow. Shit.
That's amazing.
It's what I built them for. I'm just glad I got the rolls.
Now, can you tell me what that looks like when all of that just starts popping off?
I think after he grabbed the banner. He put on a little show and like waved the banner and thought that like this was gonna like move us on to the next round or something. But like
Mm-hmm.
none of the effects changed, and all of his newfound friends are still dangling in the air, and he like all of the showiness goes out of him, and he's just like stabbing wildly with his rapier at whatever he can get purchase on, with this thing. He's just stabbing at what he perceives as being its face.
Okay. Um, it will. The action economy is all fucked on this, but I will be using my reaction to retaliate against you. Does a 24 hit you?
Not if I shield.
Would you like to shield?
I would like to shield to not be hit
Okay.
by 24.
Okay. You watch as the fingers come up to snap, and you pull up the shield, and watch as just cracks rocket across your shield, um, and prevent it from hitting you.
Oh, you know what? Before I use that shield, it should be with a disadvantage if it's an attack.
Hey, so I'm gonna just say this: don't push your luck. I misread,
Okay.
and you should have been making saving throws instead of this attack.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
Don't push your luck on this one. Uh, but you were able to deflect it with shield this one time that it is an attack roll. All right, Advina.
I think Advina looks like a crunched up little bug
Hmm.
between this thing's hands. And from there, she gets a little healing. Some of the dents push themselves out, but on her turn, she will kind of hover there, stabilizing herself with her wings and push her hands together. And all of the dents in her armor, well, not all of them, a good number of the dents in her armor push themselves out as she lays on hands and uh, looks decent again. Um, and then just kind of stands there. Or, I
Just
mean,
floating, like
hovers there.
T-posing. It's
Yeah.
like, hey. Okay. Legendary action. This guy just hit me for 200 fucking points of damage. Prepare your body. Uh,
No, you. 200
what's your
damage.
current armor class with your shield?
With shield and haste, my current armor class is 27.
Okay. This is technically missable. Like it is there. Um, it hits against your shield again, and you watch it begin to crumple and cave in. Your shield is holding on by a fucking thread. Um, Angel, you're up. Angel.
Yes. So I'm still prone up on the rock up top, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to use my tipsy sway to alley-oop up to my feet from prone for only 5 feet of my movement. And we'll... Gosh, how far away-ish is this thing from the top area? Like, is it a
I
good
don't think you
solid
guys
jump?
want to ask questions you want like actual answers to. Just tell me what
Works
you're
for
trying
me.
to do.
Works for me. I'd like to be able to leap from my current position to just make a dive for this wind critter's face if I am able.
Okay. I will give you the heads up. You can tell this thing isn't incredibly corporeal,
Mm-hmm.
but you are welcome to dive onto it.
I'm going to be trying to make some kind of impression on it if I am able, but we will see. Um, as
Sure.
he's diving for it, he's going to tee up with his staff. Yeah, I think I am going to go ahead and pop 3 charges. Hoping that he'll hit. On his staff of striking. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to attempt my attack upon this thing.
Sure.
Nice. Okay. How's 32?
32 will hit.
Nice. Good. Cool. So, what I'm going to do is, because I've hit, I am popping those 3 charges from the Staff of Striking, which will let me add, what is that? An extra d6 of force damage for each charge expended. So that'll be an extra 3d6 of force damage to go into this, on top
Sure.
of which I'm going to... Can I do that? Yeah, I am. I'm going to expend a charge from my Blood Fury tattoo also, to sink in an extra 4d6 of necrotic damage.
Okay.
So this is going to be, let's see here. I'm just going to count up these d6s in D&D Beyond. I don't have that many right in front of me. 4d6s of necrotic. And also 3d6s of force. Do you need me to give those to you separately?
Is your weapon magical?
Yes, the Staff of Striking is magical.
Sure. I don't need them separate.
Cool. Neat. In which case, then, we will also add on a d8 plus 8. Okay. Yeah. And yeah. 13.
Nick's you're the next player character on deck.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah. 36 points of damage in total.
Okay. You hit into this thing and you see it like react to being struck. And you watch as it like shifts and moves its body. And you feel like the pull of the wind of the tornado just stop under you.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the round, you will be in the abyss.
Ooh, interesting.
There are no rocks below this thing. It is just standing in the center as the tornado. You are just going to plummet unless something is done.
Cool,
There are
okay.
no rocks to grab.
All right. In which case, I will use, yeah. I will use my, hang on, where's my thing? Sorry.
Oh, no. I haven't looked at y'all's character sheets.
No, you're fine, you're
Who
fine.
knows
I
what's going on
understand.
in them?
Certainly not I. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to use a key point to step the wind.
So you are unable to jump. You don't have anything to
Oh.
propel your body off of.
Okay. Okay. All right, bet. I'm going to try to line myself up with, I think, one of the... So there's no rocks immediately below me. Is there anything? No.
No, there is nothing.
Jesus. Okie dokie. All right. Well, I'm here. I'm going to. Yeah, okay. Okay. Gonna flurry of blows because I took an attack action on my turn. I can spend a
You're
key
like,
point to
while I'm
make.
falling, catch these hands.
Yeah, fuck you. Key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. My flurry of blows gets. Oopsie doopsie. Sorry. Oh, neat. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does not hit. As you are starting to like free fall, your first attack, it's just like the wind. You're like, what is its body and what is wind?
Okay.
So the first attack, I think, gets like hit
Mm.
into the wind and sort of pushes you as you spin.
Alrighty. And the second attack. Plus 11. Okay. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna see. Oh yeah, unarmed strike. I don't think benefits from either of those. So yeah, just the D8 plus 5. Hiya. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I think Angel will. Yeah. Call it there.
Okay. Angel, you begin to plummet. At the end of the round, you will be gone. Nyx, you're up. Sage, you're on deck.
Okay. Well, we see people plummeting. And so I will drop out of bird form.
Blight. I'm here to win.
No,
Okay.
I would. I wish, but no, I'm saving people
Mm-hmm.
from falling to their death.
Hey, baby, it's really nice in the abyss. You don't know.
It could be very nice. However, I think it's much more fun to use the spell I've never had a chance to use before.
Mm-hmm.
So Nyx is going to reach out and take a hold of some of this wind that it's controlling, and is going to cast Control Wind and create an updraft under where Angel is falling. It's a 100-foot cube, and send that guy upwards, hopefully to a rock, to not be plummeting to the abyss.
Yeah, I think he's pretty low down, but you are able to get him up onto a rock. It's kind of like, I think there's a moment of resignment, Angel, where you're like, all right, shit. And then you go, "Whoop," and just land on a stone.
So now there is just this 100-foot cube updraft happening right in that area down there. So, if someone feels
Okay.
like plummeting, there's at least a spot.
It's a place to jump from, and for this turtle, that's enough.
Anything else, Nyx?
Bonus action. I don't got bonus action, so no.
Astounding. Legendary action. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna hit you.
Okay.
Wind in my wind arena? Absolutely not.
When's like you take my wind?
My wind in my wind arena? I am going to send a wind javelin your way. Seven. Take 22 points of bludgeoning damage and.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm like, hold on. I keep putting my dice down in different spots. And then 13 thunder damage. Give me a strength saving throw.
One moment. I'm making my concentration check for this wind cube.
Gotcha.
I love getting natural 20s on wind cube.
Hell yeah. Wind cube's still here.
Strength save? No.
Understood.
That'll be a 3. Balance.
Okay. So here's the thing. I'm going to need you to roll me a luck check, and this is going to greatly affect which direction you fall in, and there's one you really want to fall in.
To the wind cube.
Uh-huh. You want to land in the wind cube.
All right, wind cube. My dice says 11. Is that wind cube?
That is the upper end of a 50-50 split. So now you're just like, you like flip off of this thing, and now you're just kind of like hovering in the wind cube.
Sweet. It's technically a continuous updraft, so.
So you're just kind of being pushed upwards. You're like,
Yeah.
You fall and then go straight up.
Awesome.
There you go. Sage, you're up.
All right. I'm at a loss, so I guess we will. I'm prone, right?
I think so. I
So
think you're
will-
still inside of the wind thing.
Oh yeah, it's crushing me.
Yeah, I'm being crushed right now, aren't I?
Then he will fight the wind thing.
Okay, go ahead and give me strength.
Oh, it's about to be so much better. 16.
Okay, you
Hold
are
on, aren't
stuck.
hold on. Doesn't he have like a plus a million to strength?
He's like
Plus
I don't
9
know.
to a strength save.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, that was your action. Anything else? Bonus actions?
I think that's all I got in me.
Okay, then take 14 force damage as you are trapped inside of this thing.
Oof.
Okay. That was Sage's turn. Rook, you are about to be up. I almost forgot my layer action. Y'all can't stop me. Wind in my wind arena, I say. My focus will turn to you, Nyx, because I don't appreciate that shit. So how about you go ahead and give me a strength saving throw. The wind around Sage is going to fade as a new one is thrust upon Nyx.
It's pretty rude. It already tried to throw me to the abyss. Oh, no, I'm not strong. Well, I'm as strong as I can be. So, natural 20 is a 21.
Okay, so go ahead and take 17 points of force damage.
Okay.
And you are now restrained inside of the orb of wind inside of your cylinder of wind.
Mm.
And so you're kind of just cocooned in a bunch of wind currently.
Yes. The wind stayed. It did not disappear.
Perfect. Wind cocoon.
It's kind of crazy here.
Yeah. All right. Rook, you're up.
Gonna use a couple of sorcery points to quicken Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
And take 2 attacks with advantage at Wind Demon. Best of those is a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
On the first attack. And a 19, which makes it a critical hit. I'll get back to you.
Okay. Hey guys. So I'm gonna reaction to bonk you in a little bit, but first let's hit somebody with something else.
Gonna burn a couple of divine smites for the record.
I could only assume. I'm gonna legendary action at Who did the dice want? Advina, let's go. You're up in this, so it's going to be a slam attack. Does a 23 hit you?
Yep.
Okay. All right, wait, hold on. Yeah. Go ahead and take 31 points of bludgeoning damage. And
Ow.
oh, my body.
I use that.
Okay. Yeah, 29. And then 31 points of thunder damage. Think I've ever rolled
Dang.
that well on a on D12s before. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That felt crazy. Does that feel crazy for you? That felt crazy for me.
Feels like you're kind of making up for all those nat ones.
I really got to make up for it.
You've taken 1 bludgeoning damage. 1 bludgeoning damage. How about 73 and 62
You know,
bludgeoning or whatever damage? It's fine.
for fun. So everyone's current locations. Sage, you're prone on a rock. I believe what's your face? Angel, you're also prone on a rock. Advina up in the air, squish bug. And Nyx, you're kind of slowly drifting upwards now as you spin inside of 2 little tornadoes. That's where we are.
177 points of damage. Green Flame Blade levels really well. Is there anybody adjacent to this thing that can take some fucking points too?
You want to hit Advina?
No.
Okay, well.
Didn't know if there were any like little wind minions or anything, but
This thing, you watch as it's like spinning and moving, and its body is starting to like tear apart as it tries to keep itself together. It seems to be spinning out of control in a way where it seems to be uh, the word I want to say isn't coming to me. The word was just evaporating, and I'm like, that's water. Dissipating, that one. And go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Rook?
Yeah, Rook.
oh, okay.
Yes, please.
Against a spell or
Nope.
attack? Okay. Is it? It is a 17.
Go ahead and take 19 points of thunder damage. And
Do you need a
you
concentration for haste?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, that's that same lucky 19 that keeps coming up. So it'll make it a 24.
Okay, and you are deafened.
What?
Advina, you're no, hey guys, it's been really fun here at the desk. Advina, go ahead. This thing is looking pretty damn rough.
Legendary action. Flick.
How dare you?
I think this thing has, with its legendary action, kind of tried to swipe her out of the way, but I think she has dug in the bladed end of her glaive into the wrist of the arm that tried to push her away, and will try to just fly forward and drag it across the arm, and who knows, try and unravel this thing. Oh, and that's a nat 1, but also a like 36.
Yeah, the 36 will do it.
And then the other one, so I have a third attack because because I have my my glaive master, polar master, and that one is a 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
And I will do 2 4th level smites, and I'll give you the damage in just a minute.
Of course. I love when I write down number on piece of paper and we see if we hit it or not. That's my favorite.
And 51 points of damage.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
So tell me how you do this kill steal, and I'd love to know how all of you together beat the shit out of this thing. So everybody can jump in there and do something, but Advina's like, get the fuck in there, and we'll lead the charge in this final bludgeoning.
I think she begins using her wings and Nyx's updraft. Is that still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she just uses it to start, like, basically bouncing and leaving really long gashes with her glaive on all sides of this thing.
Okay. And whoever, I want everybody to describe how they're helping beat the shit out of this thing. So jump in when you're ready.
Next, we'll go up the updraft alongside Advina and use a sunbeam to just carve a line up through it.
Mm.
The ladies got to stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rook was in a panicked fury for a while there, and he was just stabbing wildly, and then he just kind of collected himself and started making more precise jabs. And he, at the last second, deftly sidesteps this sunbeam that carves up the thing. And he's like, "Oh, that was close." And then he turns, and a glaive cuts through the other side, and he's just, "All right," and just one more poke.
And me? Hiya.
I think Angel comes leaping off of the rock that he was trapped on and just takes a good opportunity to do a couple good spinning wallops on this thing. I'm talking ridiculous flurry of blows, chain, stunning strike, all the bullshit. Very, very done with this thing's nonsense.
Sage, how do you show off for the lady? Or do you go, guys, that was really cool? It's just look at him go,
Come
and you just nod
on!
approvingly.
Come
What
on,
would you like to do?
fluff
Sage
for
sits down on
shoe.
the rock.
He's like, wow, they did it. Look at him go.
I don't know how he's getting up there, so he's probably on his rock.
Hey, don't think about physics right now. Don't worry about distance or physics. I am accepting of all things spell or physical.
Kung fu logic, bud. Get in there.
I think he'll hurl a guiding bolt for her at it.
Okay. So as these blows approach, like it shines brightly with like glittering magic. And all of you are like, it's right there. And it's just a volley of attacks as you guys just keep hitting it until it lets out this like raspy scream, like wind under a door frame before it fully dissipates and spreads out across the field. Any of you who are flying are just like ass over tea kettle sort of spin and then can collect yourselves as the stage quiets. And you can hear applause, raucous applause, as you have defeated this creature. and the stones that you were on begin to kind of fast plummet to the ground and refill in the space so that you may stand there. Um, and you see Shu watching intently, but not leaning forward as guards wait for you at the entrance to take you back to your cells. And that's where we'll stop for today. Thank you all for being here. If want keep up us, we are Backs of Gods on Instagram. If you want to keep up with all of us, we are at the Dice Cult on Instagram, Blue Sky, and Facebook. If you want to know how we got here or what's going on or maybe some other things we have to offer, you can head over to youtube.com/the Dice Cult to watch past episodes of On the Backs of Gods. They may not be super informative to why we are here, but if you got nothing else going on. Speaking of other campaigns, we have Gossamer Vale, a Celtic mythology campaign run by Katie. Goes live every other Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So not this week, but the following week we'll be here. We just killed our big bad evil guy currently. We stormed a bandit camp, and I think we did a pretty good job. Maybe some stuff happened along the way, but maybe we did a really good job. So if you want to see how we do after that and deal with the things that happen after that, you can join us next Thursday. If you want these dice that are rolling pretty nice, I think, across the board, Katie makes dice, and you can follow the link in the chat or the box below to get yourself some. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. We love telling you a story. We'll be here same time, same place, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining us, cultists.